Have you ever thought to yourself, they know what to do, so why isn't it happening? Most leaders assume this problem is a motivation problem, but often the real problem is something much simpler. People are unclear on what's expected of them. And when expectations are unclear, even good employees struggle to succeed. I'm Renée Safrata, and in the last video, we talked about why high performers often struggle when they get into leadership roles. Today, we're looking at the first tool they can use to develop people effectively, getting clear on what Vivo Team calls the deal. Many leaders assume expectations are obvious. They think, we talked about it, they've done this before, or they know what's expected. But knowing what's expected is not the same as understanding what success looks like. People will fill in the gaps themselves, and that's where the frustration starts. The employee believes that they are doing what was asked. The leader believes expectations were clearly communicated, and both are confused when results don't follow. Take Charlie, for example. She leads a customer service team, and one of her employees has been struggling. Deadlines are missed, follow up is inconsistent, and customer issues are taking longer to resolve. Charlie becomes frustrated because she feels she addressed this issue several times already. But when they finally sit down and have a talk about it, something becomes very clear. They've never actually defined what good performance looks like. Charlie assumed it was obvious, and her employee assumed they were doing just fine. And neither of them realized they were operating from different expectations. This is where the deal comes in. The deal is a leadership partnership. It answers two simple questions. What can people expect from you as a leader? And what do you expect from them? As a leader, your role is to provide direction, support, feedback, and opportunities for growth. But employees also have responsibilities to be open to feedback, to take ownership, and to participate in their own development. The deal is also about creating alignment. People need to understand where the organization is going, why the work matters, and the values that guide how decisions are made. Because when people understand the vision, the mission, and the values behind the work, they're far more likely to take ownership of their role within it. When both sides are clear, accountability becomes much easier. Because accountability is not about catching people doing something wrong, it's about creating shared understanding right from the start. When expectations are unclear, performance becomes inconsistent. Leaders spend more time following up, and employees become frustrated. Accountability feels difficult, and trust starts to erode. Not because people don't care, but because no one took the time to clearly define the partnership. When expectations are clear, people can focus their energy on performing instead of guessing. And strong leadership begins with clear expectations. But expectations alone are not enough. People also need clarity around what success actually looks like. And that's where we'll go next. If you're a leader who wants to bring out the best in your people, download Vivo Team's leadership guide, A Taste of Genius, at the link below. Because when you invest in your people, the results will follow.